It's right around 1:05 a.m. on Tuesday morning, May 23rd. I actually just walked into this building like 1 minute ago, 2 minutes ago, and I'm still on my way up the stairs. I just did some shopping. I was out all evening running errands and got a late return. The reason I'm making this video right now is because I've just been in this building for 2 minutes. I'm not even up to my floor yet. I'm one floor below my floor. And all of a sudden, just as I was putting my bags down just to take a break before proceeding up the rest of the stairs, my floor is up there. I started getting literally zapped as I was standing here on this landing. Whoops. I'm going to put these down. As I was standing on this landing, just trying to catch my breath, I started getting zapped by some type of remote capacity electronic assault device that the psychopath who lives in the bathroom of Unit 78 is constantly using physically at close range through walls on my physical self as I'm usually in the process of trying to get stuff done. She is a complete nut job, psychopath, sex offender, cybercriminal, psychotic stalker. And for the last year and 3 months now, or 4 months, she has been using some type of device or equipment that uses Wi-Fi frequency radiation or radio frequency radiation or microwave radiation, all of which are emitted by household devices and all of which go through walls, to literally deliver some type of electronic shock or zapping when I am in or around her area of the building. And this just started happening now. So again, I've been out for 6 hours now. I left the building at around 6:45 p.m. It is now 1:05 a.m. Everything was fine. I was running errands all evening, was on the subway, was on buses, walked down a bunch of streets, was in a bunch of stores. No zapping, no remote tasering, or whatever you want to call it. All of a sudden, within 2 minutes of me stepping into this building, I start literally getting zapped as I'm standing here on this landing trying to catch my breath. And no, it's not some kind of weird heart palpitation or anxiety attack or anything like that. If that was the case, it would have started happening like 20 years ago when I was in my PhD program, and I was literally so stressed out I didn't sleep for 2 years. No, this is something that started happening in February and March of 2022. I am 50 years old. I have never in my life experienced anything like this up until February or March of 2022, when the psychopath, cybercriminal, sex offender stalker, who constantly sits behind the wall of my kitchen sink and continues to do so, started getting her jollies by using some type of remote zapping or tasering device at close range through the wall whenever I did things that she didn't like. And she's able to see what I do or hear what I do in my unit because she's using some type of surveillance device or audio bug or both in my bathroom and in my living space that allows her to have knowledge of what I do. So I'm thinking there must be some type of surveillance device in this area right here, because she only zaps me or uses this device or equipment when she can see what I'm doing and when she wants to let me know that she's right there and that she can see what I'm doing. You have to get into the mind of a psychopath. Psychopaths are not normal people. They don't do things the normal way. They don't engage in goal-oriented behavior. They psychotically stalk and harass people, and then if they're psychotic enough, they kill them. Or if they're Jeffrey Dahmer, they eat them, and then they kill them, or they kill them and then they eat them. So they're not even remotely normal, and this person is not remotely normal. She's lived in this building for 8.5 years and has never, ever had a job outside of this building. And she's barely left the wall behind my kitchen sink, as far as I can tell. She's always behind that wall. Even now, when she's been moved one unit over to Unit 79, she continues to access the vacant, empty premises of Unit 78. And why that unit is still empty, I don't know. But she's constantly accessing the empty, vacant former unit that she used to live in and engages in the same pattern of nonstop stalking, harassment, disruption, and aggression against the wall behind my kitchen sink as she did for the 8.5 years as she lived in that unit. So I'm getting remote tased right now, and I just got into the building a few minutes ago. This is nuts. I am not nuts for saying this. I'm simply reporting the behavior of a psychotic psychopath sex offender stalker who verifiably is a level 3 sex offender according to the Massachusetts Sex Offender Registry, and who is too psychotic to have any kind of an existence outside of this building. So yeah, there's that.